Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a very serious development that has shaken the global stage, the reports that Russian Zircon missiles have been used to target Kyiv as Ukraine faces a rapidly growing crisis. This is not just another headline in the ongoing conflict, it represents a significant step forward in the kind of weapons being deployed and a worrying shift in the balance of power in this war. To help you understand what makes this event so important, we are going to break it down the way we would usually review a product or a technology, but here we are applying the same structure to this missile system. We will explore how it looks from the outside, what is inside, how it performs, the safety aspects, the unique selling points, what it might cost, and finally, what it means for the world and for the conflict in Ukraine. On the outside, the Zircon missile is a sleek and powerful-looking piece of military technology. Its design is all about efficiency, aerodynamics, and the ability to cut through the air at hypersonic speeds. Unlike traditional missiles, which are already intimidating, the Zircon stands out because it is specifically engineered to minimize drag and maximize speed. Its exterior doesn't just look modern, it has been developed to give radar systems a much harder time detecting it. The streamlined frame is built for stealth, which makes it more than just another cruise missile. It is a weapon designed to defeat the defenses of its target before the target even knows it is coming. From satellite images and leaked footage, what you see on the outside is a long, slim structure with sharp lines and materials that can handle the immense heat generated by traveling many times the speed of sound. The exterior is not about decoration, it is about deadly efficiency, and that is why it sends a chill through military analysts when they see it in action. Inside the Zircon, the technology is compact and extremely advanced. The interior is where the guidance systems, electronic sensors, and propulsion components are housed, and all of these combine to make the missile as effective as it is. Hypersonic flight requires specialized materials and precision engineering because the heat and pressure at such speeds can destroy less advanced designs. Inside, the missile carries its warhead, which is designed to deliver devastating impact, whether that is in terms of explosive power or penetrating hardened targets. The navigation system inside is said to be capable of precision strikes, adjusting in real time even at unimaginable speeds. While most of this technology is kept secret by Russia, what has been reported suggests that every inch of the interior is dedicated to accuracy, survivability, and speed. Unlike civilian technology where we often find comfort or design details inside, here it is all about raw function and deadly efficiency. When we consider performance, this is where the Zircon becomes truly alarming. It can fly at speeds reported to be as high as Mach 8, which is 8 times the speed of sound. To put that into perspective, it can travel hundreds of kilometers in just minutes, leaving almost no time for air defense systems to react. The missile has an estimated range of over 1,000 kilometers, meaning it can be launched from a long distance and still hit its target with precision. This combination of speed and range makes it one of the most advanced missiles currently in existence. The missile is also believed to be capable of maneuvering mid-flight, which makes interception even harder. Traditional anti-missile defenses are simply not designed to deal with weapons that travel this fast and can change direction as they approach. In performance terms, it is not just fast, it is game-changing, and that is why its use against Kyiv has attracted so much global concern. Now if we think about safety, the perspective is very different. From the point of view of those launching the missile, there is a kind of safety in the reliability and the advanced systems that ensure the weapon does what it is designed to do. The launch crews are working with a weapon that has been tested and built to minimize the chance of failure. However, from the perspective of those being targeted, there is no safety at all. This is a weapon designed to overwhelm defenses, leaving very little hope of interception. So in this context, the word safety almost becomes ironic, because the missile represents danger, instability, and escalation. The only people who can claim any sense of safety from it are the operators who see it as a reliable tool in their arsenal. For everyone else, especially in Ukraine and in Kyiv specifically, the introduction of this missile creates fear rather than protection. What makes the Zircon stand out and gives it unique selling points, if we were to use that kind of language, is the combination of hypersonic speed and stealth capabilities. Hypersonic weapons are being developed by only a handful of countries, and Russia is one of the first to claim operational status for such a system. That already gives it a unique place on the global stage. While other missiles might be fast or stealthy, very few combine both features at this level. It is said to be almost impossible to stop once it is launched, which makes it a psychological weapon as much as a physical one. Military planners now have to think differently because traditional defense systems simply cannot cope with something that moves this quickly. That sense of inevitability, that once it is in the air the target has no defense, is perhaps the most frightening and unique aspect of the Zircon. When it comes to price, Russia has not disclosed exact figures, but analysts estimate that each Zircon missile costs in the tens of millions of dollars. Developing hypersonic technology is incredibly expensive, requiring years of research, exotic materials, and advanced testing facilities. Each unit produced carries not just the cost of the missile itself but also the weight of the research program behind it. This makes it one of the most expensive weapons in Russia's arsenal. While the price is high, Russia views the value as being even higher because of the strategic advantage it provides. It is not just about the physical destruction it can cause, it is about the leverage and the intimidation factor that comes from possessing a weapon very few others in the world have operationally deployed. So what does all of this mean for Kyiv, for Ukraine, and for the rest of the world? The use of Zircon missiles in this conflict marks a dangerous escalation. It signals that Russia is willing to deploy its most advanced and most expensive weapons in a war that has already devastated Ukraine. For Ukraine, this raises the stakes because it means that even heavily defended areas like Kyiv are vulnerable in ways they were not before. For the international community, it is a wake-up call that hypersonic weapons are no longer just theoretical, they are being used in real combat situations. This could trigger a new arms race, as other countries rush to catch up or to develop defenses capable of countering these weapons. The crisis in Ukraine was already serious, but the arrival of hypersonic technology on the battlefield makes it even more unpredictable. In conclusion, the Zircon missile is a frightening combination of speed, stealth, and destructive power. Its exterior is designed for aerodynamic efficiency and stealth, its interior is filled with cutting-edge technology, its performance is unmatched in terms of speed and accuracy, its so-called safety is really only for the operators, its unique selling point is the combination of features that make it almost unstoppable, its price tag is enormous but justified in Russia's eyes by the strategic value, and its overall impact is to escalate an already dangerous conflict. While analysts can admire the engineering behind such a weapon, the reality is that its use in Ukraine only adds to the suffering and instability of the region. This is not just a piece of technology to be reviewed, it is a symbol of how modern warfare is changing and how the world is becoming more dangerous. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay informed and stay aware of the developments that shape our world.